Alright, what's up YouTube? It's GatorGuy108. This is deck of the month September. Woo! Yes, I call it Alchemy Monarchs. You'll probably see why, but I think it's my own build. I haven't seen a build like this yet. And it's really good, pretty fast paced, and it recycles like a lot. So yeah, I'll just get right down to the deck. 2 Caius, whatever you want to call him. Dark Monarch, 1 sack. He comes out, you remove from play a card on the field, and if it's a dark monster, you burn your opponent for 1,000. So yeah, he's really broken. 2 Thessalos, this is probably like my favorite monarch. He comes out, you make your opponent dump a card, and if it's a monster, you burn him for 100 for each star. So yeah. And that's all the monarchs. I'm only running those 4. I'm not running Ryza because I personally don't like Ryza. I think he's bad. But that's just me. 2 Chaos Sorcerer, you're running like a crap load of lights and darks. So yeah, you bring them out by removing removing a light in the dark, and then you remove from play a face-up monster, and then like you could sack for a monarch or sync with him. So yeah. 1 Cyber Dragon, really broken. He's a light, so it goes along with the Chaos Sorcerer. And also, you could just free special summon him and then sack him off for a monarch. 3 Thunder King Ryo. This card's really broken now because the format really slowed down. So yeah, he could stop a lot of like Lightsworn, all the GBs, and all that good stuff. He's also a light, and he's a 19 beater. So yeah, he works really well with Chaos Sorcerer. Alright, here we go. This guy's broken. 2 Dimensional Alchemist. This is why I call it Alchemy Monarchs. Basically, his effect is he comes out, you remove from play the top card of your deck, and he gains 500. And when he's sent from the field to the graveyard, well, actually when he's destroyed and sent from the field to the graveyard, you get back a remove from play monster. So he recycles, like, let's say you remove a Caius from his effect, or like you allure one of your Chaos Sorcerers or something, he just like recycles it really nice. And he's also a beater, and he's kind of draw power, I guess. And 2 Rykos, my last couple of lights. You know, your opponent attacks him, pretty much kills the monster or kills like a back row that they have, and then you mill 3. So you can mill like stuff for Chaos Sorcerer and all that good stuff. 1 Necroface, you're removing like a lot of stuff. He's really, really good late game. Like, this card's just insane late game. When you got like 10 remove from play cards, you just drop them, put them all back to your deck, and he gains 1,000. That's just crazy. And you're also running Allures and a Sarco, so you could use them like a lot. 1 Necro, because you're milling with Raikou. That's pretty much it. And when he gets removed from play, you could you know, get him back with your Dimensional Alchemist or your Necroface. So yeah, pretty good card. And he also stops GBs. 2 Krebons. Your tuners of the deck, just really broken. You pay 8, negate an attack from your opponent. And also 1 Gale. This is like you're out to a Stardust and Monarchs. You just half it and then run it over. Alright, spells. 2 Allures. Draw 2, remove a dark. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You remove like Necroface, you get Necroface's effect. You remove like something, you could bring it back with a Dimensional Alchemist. 2 Body, whatever you want to call it. Pay 1,500, negate an effect that destroys a monster or monsters. If you saw my tech deck video, you would see why this card's really broken. 1 Telly, because you're running 2 Krebons or Krebons. So yeah, you just activate it, free special summon, and you just, you know, do whatever you want with the Krebons. Sarco. It's really broken when you could go Sarco Necroface. You send the top 5, and then you get Necroface back, and you summon him, and then the remove from play cards go back to your deck. But yeah, you could also use it like get a heavy if you're going against like anti-meta. Get like a Caius when you know you're gonna need it. Just like Sarco's really good now because the format slowed down so much. And your spell and trap removal. You should really like run Trunade now since Solemn's at 1. So like make sure you run a Trunade. Brain, steal and sack, steal and sink. pay 8, steal opponent's monster. Pot of Avarice, I'm running this because Raikou, like I mill stuff that I don't want to mill. And, you know, just recycle it, draw 2 cards. Alright, traps. 1 Solemn, only 1 Solemn, but pay half your life points to gate. A special summon of a monster, or a spell or trap card. So yeah, really broken. 2 Bottomless, nice card. Stops like Breaker, Lila, all that good stuff. 3 Reckless, also a really good card. Good draw power, great draw power actually. And like, let's say they summon Breaker, they're gonna want to break your back row probably, and you could just chain Reckless, and like, they kind of wasted their Breaker there. Call of the Haunted and different return from the different dimension. This brings back like all your dead stuff. Call from your graveyard, return from your remove from play. So yeah, and then you could just like use the monsters, push for game, or like synchro and just like chill out for a little bit. And then your monster destruction cards, Mirror Force and Torrential. Alright, so yeah, that was the main deck. Side deck's like freaking crazy. It's really, really good against like any deck that uses the grave, because you side in a macro. So yeah, 2 DD Assailant. And I'm just going to show you the whole monster lineup. Alright, so yeah. Game 2, you side like, you know, I'll just show you everything. Yeah, game 2 you side in all these macro cards, and it like annoys the crap out of any Lightsworn player that you'll play against. So basically, like, you know, DD Assailant stops like Honest and stuff, and he's also a 17 beater. You can actually side these in against GBs also. Banisher removes anything and everything, so like they won't Honest, and they can't like solely recharge or any of that stuff. DD Assailant, he keeps coming back when he's sent from the field to the remove from play pile, so he's really good when you like sack him off for a Monarch or when you sync with him. Macro and also the Dimensional Fissure, they also just remove stuff from play. And a Rhoda just to search out the survivors and assailants. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Side in your macro against Lightsworn or like Teledad or like PCM Monarchs. And also for GBs, I also side in Chu Juman because he's just really, really annoying. Also against Gadgets, this card's great. Alright, so yeah, that was pretty much it. That's deck of the month, September, Alchemy Monarchs. Really, really broken, fast paced. No one's going to see it coming also, it's a crazy deck. But yeah, just make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and also my other channel, Team Super Panda for the win. It's going to be in the description. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the deck. And peace.